What's up, everybody? I just want to update you guys with some information. You know, some of you are applying your hopes and aspirations towards different types of investments, you know, things that you think are going to bail you out of a jam if the economy crashes, the dollar crashes, the world economy crashes, so on and so forth. But I'm just here to tell you right now, you got to stop and really think about things. Gold, silver, it's great. You know, I have some real estate, so on and so forth. I've got some of that. I'm diversified, but my hopes, dreams, and aspirations are not in those things to save me, nor in the dollar. My knowledge is what I'm counting on to bypass me or pass me through certain things. There's no guarantees for anybody. We're all the same when it comes down to that. One day you're born, if you're here, and one day you're going to die. It doesn't matter what you do. If that's your time, that's your time. So there's no sense walking around being scared and afraid of everything, because you're only here for a couple of seconds anyway. All of us are here for a few seconds in time. So what you need to start thinking about is, if things go south so far, is your gold or is your silver going to break down and be of some type of value on the street? Because those are the only places you're going to be able to go to. So if you have a blackout situation, the internet's down, your Bitcoin, all your cryptos, you can have it on your private wallet, on your drive or whatever, and it still won't matter. It's not going to bail you out of anything. I know you can send you know, probably do some type of transfer, but the common person is not going to be able to do anything without internet or electricity, right? So your Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, bank accounts are going to be null and void for that time period until it gets reestablished. And when it gets reestablished, hopefully you don't lose everything in the changeover. Gold and silver. I gotta say, guys, I like collecting. I like coins. I like all kinds of cool things. I like finding old things that are silver and gold and even sterling silver, you know, what they call junk silver. I think some of that stuff is intriguing. It's cool. Having some from the 1800s or 1700s is actually silver, but made into something. At least it has utility. If I have a silver spoon, I could at least put some food in my mouth using it, you know. If there's a knife or something, maybe I could use it for a defensive weapon. It has some type of utility. But an actual silver coin and a gold round or gold bars literally have no utility in your hands or on the street. The only time that would happen is if that became the new standard for which everything else has to stem off of, and they reestablish that system, so on and so forth. But why would the top tier people up there, if that's who we're dealing with, why would that small percentage that are controlling just about everything want you to have some type of asset in your possession that could cause you to rise up and be amongst them, or, you know, upper echelon type of thing? Why would they want you to have that access? So I would just say, guys, listen, there's a few things that you know you have to sustain life. One is air. It's more important than anything, because you can't live without air for but a few seconds, maybe a minute or two. If you're a seasoned diver or something, maybe you can go for a couple of minutes, but after that it's going to be lights out, right? So that's the most important thing, is air, which of course you cannot buy enough of it. You can buy the cans of CO2 or oxygen. You know, there's companies that sell oxygen in a can. You can't buy enough of it to sustain your life, though. You know, give you a few seconds here and there. So if you actually think about it, food, water, security, having a place where you can breathe out of a congested city with all the pollution and, you know, CO2, all the gases and stuff that's going, having access to those things would be more important than having a safe full of gold. Matter of fact, if you want to talk about guns, those are not the number one items to have to sustain living. It's the other ones that precede that. Now, some people will say, well, I have to protect myself from people who will come and take those things. Well, my concept on life is, if those people come to you and they are willing to take your stuff, it must